Okay. Welcome to the Cold Hard Facts Podcast. I am DNA, the one, the only, of course. Back again, once again. I got Silk here. Kudu Buggin is
under the weather.
Under the weather. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And Martin,
It's just not here.
It's just not here. But this is episode 436 or 7 or 8. I don't know. I can't keep up no more. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. We ain't had no interviews in a little minute. That's because they keep on, fucking me over. But it's all good. I ain't tripping. Gotta keep it pushing. You feel me? That's a lot of stuff to talk about. A lot of things has happened. First, I want to, give respect to Russell Westbrook. He just retired after 18 seasons in the top 75 team. I want to say 9-time. I want to say a 9-time All-Star. I want to say that. I think he is. I don't know for sure. But first ballot Hall of Famer for sure. Like one of my favorite point guards. If it wasn't him, it was definitely D Rose.
One-time MVP, 9-time All-Star, 9-time All-NBA selection, 2-time scoring champ, and a member of the 75th anniversary team, and also an Olympic gold medalist.
Yeah. Great resume. Never to be duplicated. Also missed the triple-double. Almost 5 seasons of triple-double straight. He did a 20-20-20 game. He did that for Nip. Man. And they said, I want to say it was, I can't remember exactly what basketball player told him this, but they was going to say he was going to get ridiculed or whatever if he did not do the triple-double, like consistently, like even if like you were to get on a good team, man. Like they don't see that from you no more. Like he's gonna get ridiculed. But we're not talking about his misses. We're talking about his greatness. And you can't mention you can't talk about triple doubles unless you bring up Russ. He's also the leading point guard in points, rebounds, and assists. I think assists. It might be not assists. He might be like top 4. That's something you probably got to look up too. But yeah, man. A lot of accolades. You can call him a stat pattern, but he's not.
All-time leader in triple doubles, ranked 5th in career assists and 14 in career points.
Okay. But yeah,
209 triple doubles over 18 seasons.
Yeah, and that's a tough feat. Like, yeah, like I don't think that's gonna be, to be touched for a while. And a lot of it's just a lot of love to Russ, man. I feel like if he's not a top 5 point guard, he's definitely a top 10. To most people.
Well, no, never mind, because I think you said earlier that he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
For sure. Absolutely.
Some people, I ain't gonna say a couple of people have said that he's not, but I mean,
dog, like it's like, okay.
But it's like there's so many people in the Hall of Fame that don't have, hella MVPs or hella rings. So, you know, I try to tell people that, like, when it comes to the Hall of Fame, dog, it's like somebody was like, "Well, the Hall of Fame is watered down." I'm like, "No, it's not. It's just you have in your mind what you think a Hall of Fame career is, and then it's the criteria of what the actual Hall of Fame says you should have to get in the Hall of Fame. Like your criteria ain't the criteria. It's just what you think. You know what I'm saying? So if Russ ain't got no ring, so what? Charles Barkley ain't getting none. Allen Iverson ain't getting none. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And like I said, he'll be remembered for a lot of different
Melo ain't
things.
got none. You know what I'm saying? Like these
Right.
are guys who are in this bitch already. Like
Yeah. And he'll be remembered to um for a lot of different things, especially the rocking the baby and everything, you know. Even though it's somebody who did it before him, not sure, but of course he made it more popular. You feel
of
me?
course, because I mean he did it in the era of, you know, social media. So
But yeah, yeah,
and he also this ain't got nothing to do with basketball, but he's also in one of the most popular memes ever. The what? What are you talking about?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely one of the most I ain't gonna say he's underappreciated. I'll say he's one of the most misunderstood players to ever play the game because people think he's one way just because he was very passionate on the court. Um, but in reality, he's a completely different way. So shout out to Russ for an incredible season. It's been a joy and a pleasure watching you give everything you had to the game. There are some people like myself who think you might have had maybe a year left, but you know,
I think he
it's
had two
better.
more.
It's better to go out on your own terms. So you know,
Right. Yeah. Ain't nobody want to give him that vet minimum, and the crazy thing is, it's a lot of teams that need a decent point guard. So I mean, like, but at this point in
yeah. Well,
time,
the teams are going younger, bro. If they ain't already like I ain't gonna say super established because he was, but the problem I think that plagued Westbrook was the fact that people kept trading him. You know what I'm saying? He moved around a lot after OKC, so you know I don't think he stayed on any team for like 3 years. I don't think maybe Washington, maybe I don't know.
no, Washington, he was a one and done.
Yeah, see, so
Uh, Houston was like a 2 year, almost three. It was gonna be three, but then he got traded. I think I want to say I can't think of it right now off the top of my head, but no, yeah, respect to Russ. um, like I said, there's a lot of stuff to talk about. I did not listen to Prolific. I started to listen to it. I listened to like the first four tracks,
mhm.
but I
Mhm.
did not have a chance to really fully truly listen to it. To be honest with
I
you.
started listening to it this morning, and I'm almost done with it. I haven't listened to all of it, but I'm almost done with it. I can just give you some thoughts without giving it a rating. I know this project is quote unquote old. This project was recorded before and after Victory Lap. I know that. Um, but it don't sound dated. I'll say that. I saw an interview. Well, no, not an interview. I watched parts of the Joe and Jada podcast with Black Sam and Bino Rito, and they was on there talking about the album. And Black Sam was basically saying, like, you know, I've had this in my possession for a long time. This shit was supposed to be the next thing to come out anyway, but you know, then Nip died, and then all that shit happened. You know, trying to get shit straight with the business and his family, and it just wasn't a priority. But he felt like now is the perfect time to put it out. And I agree, you know, because I think it would have been a little tone deaf to try to like try to capitalize early on that after he passed. And you can't do that shit like they tried to do it like Pac and Biggie. Like as soon as them niggas was, I don't even think them niggas was really fresh in the ground yet before they started, trying to plan posthumous albums and shit. So, but as far as the music itself, it's honestly what you would expect from a Nipsey Hussle Bino Rito project if you familiar with Bino's work. It's literally what you would expect from a project between the two of them. I wasn't expecting this to be the next thing, the thing that they start with as far as like posthumous material. I didn't think we was gonna get any at all. So, just outside of like verses that were already done and stuff that was already in the works. But as far as what I'm hearing, I like what I'm hearing. Maybe one song I'm like a little shaky, but the rest of it is pretty damn solid. I gotta finish it because I'm very much enjoying it. And it's a lot. It's a lot because this was recorded before and after Victory Lap. I really wasn't. I was kind of expecting Nip to just have like bits and pieces on the songs, but now that I know that it was a fully quote unquote finished project before he passed, and I'm enjoying the fact that I'm hearing more Nip than I expected. So that's always good.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Uh,
It might be a vinyl cop. I don't know yet.
uh, so Quavo put out a single called Trance. Uh,
Is that from the Pharrell album that's supposed to be coming out?
yeah, yeah, it was alright. It's nothing to go crazy about, just like his other singles. Um, what else? What else? What else did I listen to for sure?
I'm gonna
Uh,
have to check that Quavo song out. I don't know yet.
the Busta Rhymes and Lil Wayne joint was decent. Produced by Jay Dilla.
Oh, I
Um,
gotta hear that too.
what else? What else did I listen to? Oh, so Denzel Curry out of nowhere uh has a project coming soon. I'm
Hmm.
guessing next week with Kenny Beats. So this is like part two of their
Oh wow,
uh
Kenny Beats done crawled out of his hole, huh?
yeah, man. I was so shocked when I saw that. I was like, whoa, what's going on here? But that's good though. Like I feel like I always thought that him and Denzel Curry and Kenny Beats had a better relationship as far as producer and rapper. Um,
I don't know. I think I agree, but I think Vince and Kenny might have them beat like that pairing. I don't know.
uh,
It's like, they got the FM album, which was fire. The Vince Staples album was fire. I don't know, man. I don't know. But I mean, I'm with you. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I mean, I guess because I loved uh, a lot of basically that was a no skip project to me. Uh, I forgot the name of it already, which is
man,
crazy.
that's tough.
But uh, yeah, I'm just like super excited when I saw that. I was just like, yeah, yeah, that's good. Because I'm tired of Denzel Unlocked. That's what it was called. It came out in 2020. Um, but yeah, I'm glad Kenny Beats is coming back out and like working again. The song he got the new single with Yeba is solid. It's not amazing, but it's solid though.
Check
Um,
that out too.
yeah, can't wait for that. It's one more song. Oh, Kaz. He put out a single
Fire. We ain't
called
even gotta
"No
talk
Better."
about it. Fire. Fire.
Well,
Fire.
I wanna discuss it a little bit. It kind of reminded
Cause
me of Nothing Personal a little bit, like
mhm,
that era.
fire.
Yeah,
Look,
yeah,
man, I don't,
not,
I don't, I don't, I don't really know because he doesn't talk about it. I don't know Kai's situation as far as releasing music. I know he had some issues with, I think it was Interscope, but he's not on Interscope anymore. So I don't know exactly what he's waiting on to drop, but I mean, you just gotta be more patient. The nigga been dropping Lucy's and EPs, so I mean, he keeping his fans fed somewhat. So,
Yeah.
you know, we just waiting on that long awaited third project, my boy.
Yeah.
But no, that's what was fun. Everything Cos has dropped in the last 5 years has been fire. Everything, the Lucy's, the EPs, everything. The dude's pen has gotten so much sharper. You can really tell that he's been putting in that work. So, I'm looking forward to more Cos whenever he decides to drop again.
Definitely sounded like nothing personal though. I was like, damn, this shit. Yeah. Okay. I'm loving this. But yeah.
I know you probably didn't hear this, but I believe, yeah, he did. Hit Boy dropped the album called Hit
I
Story
heard
2.
about it. I didn't know it had dropped.
You know, if you know his story, you know back when he was a teenager, he signed a publishing deal that kind of like prevented him from really doing what he really wanted to do with his music. And he just got out of that publishing deal, probably like maybe sometime this year or last year. So now he's free to do what he wants to do creatively, as far as like his own music. So he's been dropping a lot of stuff lately. As I'm sure you know. So I haven't heard it yet, but I'm looking forward to hearing it. Hit Boy has been a part of a lot of amazing bodies of work over the last 4, 5, 6 years. The King's Disease series, the Magic series, the work he did with Big Sean, the stuff he's done with his dad, has Alchemist, just phenomenal work across the board. Um, Even the other stuff he produces loosely for other artists like Don Tolliver or just to name somebody because I'm drawing a blank right now. But um,
It's all good. So yeah. I went to two concerts this week. One the other one I'll talk about later in the episode. Uh, one
I'm
was
trying to see what
Kehlani.
else dropped before we start.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, I didn't know he dropped anything. 38 Special dropped the project. I
Oh, that
gotta
was
listen
like
to
a
that.
deluxe. That was
Oh,
probably just a
okay.
deluxe.
Um, I don't think I was on the last. Was I on the last podcast?
You was.
I was. Okay, so no, we didn't talk about what's that shit that bro dropped? The Dave East joint that he dropped with Harry Fraud. We didn't talk about that.
I did. I talked about it, but you hadn't listened to it yet.
Oh well, I did finally hear it.
Okay.
The the jury's out right now. I mean, obviously it just came out, so the jury's out right now. If it's better than Hoffa, I don't really judge projects like, ooh, I want to compare. Like, um, the jury's out right now. Don't ask me that question. From what I heard, it was another phenomenal body of work from Dave East. That nigga is steadily one of the most consistent artists out of New York working today. And he keeps his fans fed. And he hasn't dropped a weak project to me since. And I ain't gonna say he's ever dropped a weak project, but he hasn't dropped a project that I haven't enjoyed that much since his debut album, which was called Survival. Because I liked that album, but it wasn't that great, but it was good. But
Yeah.
ever since then, he's
Had
been
his
dropping heat.
moments.
He's been dropping heat. So
Yeah,
um,
definitely.
that was fire. I was
No
very
rating.
happy.
No rating.
I give it about a 9. I give it about a 9. It was that good. I really liked it. Um, let's see. Am I forgetting anything? I know Trippy Red dropped, but I'm not listening to that, and I know you not.
Yeah. And let me expound on why, because I definitely I'm a Trippy Red fan, but here's the thing, like he's out of that he's at that point I'm at that point with Trippy now that I've gotten enough from him where I know what he's gonna do, and I don't think sound is like I think it's like I think the fact that he has a 25 song project is just like make me want to turn my nose up, and I'm just like over the long projects from him now. Like I don't really want to listen to a longer project from he's always dropping long projects now. Like he's like I'm like,
Hey,
and I think it's not just because of the fact that you are doing that because of streaming. I know that's why you probably doing it, but like, I feel that it's unnecessary because you can create a body of work that's good, that's under 25 songs because you've done it before. So, and he also had great 20 plus song projects too, but like who wants to listen to that many songs about like I'm just cool, man. I'm just cool. Especially since like he's got a lot of songs, a lot of projects that I've already enjoyed to where I'm like, hey, I really don't have to listen to anything new from you. I can just enjoy all your old shit. So I'm at that point. But that's it, pretty much.
My bad. On the R&B side, because Kuda's not here, so I'll take this over. On the R&B side, Friday dropped the album, called Tension.
Did not know
I
that.
I haven't heard it yet, but it's in the queue. What else? Brent Fayez dropped three more songs for Icon, two bonus tracks and a Latin remix with an artist named Tokisha. That was decent. The other two songs was fire. The Tokisha joint was decent, but he was doing his best Spanish impression. But the other two songs, "Falling Like It Was," fire, fire. I don't know why they want. I don't know why none of the other songs that he added were on the original album. I don't understand. But I mean, hey, fire. I did listen to an artist from here that I'm sure a lot of people know, Raven Lene. I did check out her Blue Island album. Fire. Um, I don't really have a rating right now, but fire. I did listen to it. I think that's all I have here. I think did we talked about Steve Lacy's album, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. So we ain't gonna talk about that. And also another artist that I haven't really talked about on this podcast, but I'm a huge fan of, Isaiah Falls dropped the second part to his Love Is Paradise album that he dropped earlier this year. Fire. That boy got a gift. Um, and then let me see if I missed anything singles wise. Oh, Erica Badu and the Alchemist dropped again a song called Witch Doctor. I haven't heard it yet, but the album is coming soon, I'm sure, because they've been like together a lot. So I'm sure the album is finally coming soon. But they did just drop a single. I'm gonna check it out later. Um, I think that's about it. Yeah, that's about it on my side.
Uh, yeah, I give my shout outs and stuff because I'm like gonna be shouting out a lot of people um at the end, towards the end, like I normally do. So yeah, uh, like I was saying, I went to two concerts this week. One of them was Kehlani. That was the first one of the week. And it was great. It was great. Amazing choreography. Like she's very detailed when it comes to that. Of course, like if you've been paying attention to Kehlani's career, you can understand that. Like, see, I was gonna like, okay, this is the real situation before I really go in depth on the concert. Now, me personally, I've always been a Kehlani fan. I just um, like she, because of her personal life, she had shifts where like a lot of great singles and a lot of great songs, but not always amazing projects. I think she didn't have no amazing project until let's see. Um, her first amazing project to me, just to me, was let's see. It wasn't good until it was good until it wasn't. That was that
That's
was her.
whoa. Hold on. Hold everything. Stop the presses. Put the pens down. Hold on. You telling me that you didn't like motherfucking You Should Be Here?
No, I
That's
like
what
that
you
a
telling
lot.
me.
I didn't say that. I said it wasn't amazing. I liked it, but it
Shit
wasn't
me.
amazing. Not to me.
Shit me.
Okay.
Nah. Sweet Sexy Savage. I know a lot of people adore that project. That one wasn't as amazing to me as You Should Be Here. And
Okay.
While We Wait was good. It was really good.
Yeah.
So don't do that. You know what
I
I'm
ain't
saying?
okay.
Uh
That was on the shorter side, and it was really really good. It was really really good. Like, but to me, just to me, like it was good until it wasn't. Was amazing, and then Blue Water Road was really good too. See, I was like
Crash
sleep
was
on
okay.
Blue. You like Crash?
I said it was okay. That's what
Oh,
I said.
okay.
I said it
Blue
was
Water
okay.
Road was like I was late on that. I was late on Blue Water Road because of like I think I wasn't really paying attention. I think a lot of stuff was going on as far as music goes in 2022 at that time. But I was late on Blue Water Road. But I found my way back. I found my way back. Crash I did not like at all. She only had one amazing single from that. Well, two. I could say two. Two songs from that project was really, really good. While We Wait 2 was good. And then of course the album we have today, which I think is like R&B album of the year to me. Because of the flips, the samples, basically the writing, um, all of the above, pretty much. It's basically a non-skip project for me. Like it's like tough for me to get past. It's tough for me to like not listen to those at least those first 10 songs on that project. The first 10 songs on that project is hard for me to get past those. But I can
Mm-hmm.
get past those. I'm just saying like those first 10 songs, like it's like basically a non-skip. Um Other than that though, the like I said, the concert was amazing. A lot of great choreography. She was like, it was like a the theme of her. It was like a themed concert, so it was like she was going through her day, basically like she showed when she waked up, when she hit the clubs and all that, and how
Oh,
the
okay.
day. They did like play the way, but she wasn't singing. It was like an
Mm-hmm.
outfit change type situation, intermission.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which I thought was cool. I meant to send that to y'all. Because that was
Hold
really
on 1 second.
okay.
Come here. Come here. Never mind.
uh,
Whatever. No. My bad.
you good, you good. But like I was saying, like the small little intermissions and like the whole production, like you can tell that she really thought out everything as far as putting it together. Um,
Look back there. Look. My godson, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, Come here, boy. Come here. Come on. It's okay. Come on. No, I'm not. I don't want to chase you right now. Come here, man. Don't make me have to come get you. God.
yeah, everything happens on
Come
the
here.
Cold Hard Facts podcast. Yeah, it's never a dull moment here, for sure, for sure.
Say hi.
What's up?
He can't hear you.
He can wave though.
Wave. No? Okay, well, I can
You
meet you
ain't,
too then.
you ain't feeling he ain't feeling me today. That's cool. But like I was saying though, it was an amazing performance. She did a folded last, and that makes the most sense to close with that. But yeah, that joint was sold the fuck out, bro. 30,000 people.
30,000?
Yeah. That venue was at 30,000 and she sold it out. Yeah, she sold that joint out.
30,000. Are you sure it's 30? I'm not saying she didn't, but I'm saying, are you sure it's 30,000?
I'm about to
Because it hold more people than the United Center does.
It's an outside venue and it's like
Do
what's
they
the
got
name of
did
that
they have like a
damn
lawn situation out there?
no. No, it wasn't that.
No.
What's the name of that damn hunt? What's the name of the damn venue? Shit. My bad, y'all. But yeah. I thought it was 30,000. If I'm wrong, then that's cool. But I definitely thought it was. If it's not, the Hunts team Bank Pavilion. I'm not paying no attention to what y'all doing.
Nah, look, yeah, boy, look like Mario.
Yep, 30,000.
Again, look like baby Mario.
Standing and like general admission, 30,000.
Oh,
So
okay,
it's
that's cool.
because it's outside and like it's a front. The front area is
Mm-hmm.
like all chairs. Like it's not like it's like they had to zip tie chairs together, and it was folding chairs. So
Oh, okay.
that's where we was at. We was like on sort of on the floor. You could say that's floor basically,
Are you
and
trying to
then the
copy
rest.
him?
That's cool. That's cool. But yeah, and then it's like further back is like balcony type things.
Yeah.
Bleachers basically. It's
Mm-hmm.
bleachers. But yeah,
What
dog,
happened to your knee, boy?
it
Gotta
was
be more
definitely
careful,
one
man.
of the ones that you wouldn't want to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely Kuda probably would have enjoyed that because she did a Missy tribute, a Timberland tribute, a Leah tribute.
I heard Janet Jackson was there.
Yeah, Janet Jackson was out. I ain't find that out till after. So,
I saw
but
pictures.
she did a Marion icebox flip.
Okay.
I should have recorded that for Kuda, but I was like, man, he should have just been here. Like, it was one of them ones. Like, it was that good. So, yeah, amazing
You
performer
down?
though. Cause
Okay.
she was doing small venues at first. Like she was doing like standing room only inside venues at first, and this was her first tour where she started to like branch out like 30,000, which in Chicago, which is crazy, and I applaud her for that. Shout out to Kehlani, amazing show.
What's up?
Yeah. So it's this other thing that I kind of wish Kuda was here, but it's cool that he'll watch it back. He'll watch it back. He'll see this. So, Ray Daniels announced that Jay-Z was coming with an album this year. And then Rock Nation, not even that long ago, say album done.
They
Fake
said not too
news.
long. They announced that like not too long after that clip surfaced.
Right, yeah.
Hey man, so DNA is convinced that Jay-Z is dropping a project. Now, I'm not saying that he's wrong. I never said he was wrong, but I just don't see the likelihood of it happening personally for a few reasons. But
Oh, say your reason
then,
first. Say your reason.
because my reasons are moot compared to what I'm about to say. Because
Oh.
DNA is convinced that he can convince me that Jay-Z is dropping a project. So
I
this
can
is
I can at least raise your expectancy level up a little bit.
so this is a unexpected new segment on the podcast called I'm gonna call it the musings of DNA.
Okay,
This is
so
this is this is the part of the show now where DNA tries to convince me of stuff. So the floor is yours.
okay, sir. Look, now I can totally be wrong about this, but it's like certain things. Like I can give you a video to watch after this. I would have like prepared something. Now, if Kuda was here, I would have went on ahead and prepared something and showed y'all like here's more evidence. But at the
Look at
same
school. Hold on, wait. Keep going.
but I would have like prepared and got more detail, but I can give you a video to watch if you don't believe me after this.
Okay.
We can watch like literally watch it after. But for the thing is the partnership part. Jay-Z definitely needs a partnership to do what he wants to do and put more eyes on the fact that he's dropping a project and he wants to be at #1 on the Billboard. Yes, he say fuck Billboard a lot, but and fuck album sales and Billboard, are you dumb type shit. But really, like, come on now. Like, like, come on now, really? It's
I
like one of
mean,
those. It's one of those. Like, it's literally one of those. Like, business
like when
wise, it makes more sense for him to partner up with somebody. I'm not sure who he's gonna partner up with. Nobody knows. He's partnered with, I think,
Samsung.
Samsung, and then he partnered with Sprint. Also, Title. It was a Title exclusive. That 444 was a Title exclusive for 1 week at the time where all the
I
streaming
forgot about that.
services, all the streaming services was competing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. They still
And then
technically competing for it.
yeah, but it's more so like a business thing, bro. Like he still loves rap. Of course, the album probably not done right now, but it's probably in the middle to like 50%, 75% stages, maybe. Like I believe. But I could be totally wrong. Like I said, before I even started talking. Now, I got more evidence for you. On the fact of like, first, we all if we don't know everything about 444, y'all go do your research about why it was named. The album was named 444, the last album at least. From what I'm seeing, it's a possibility that the album title will be 96 and Forever. It's a possibility. I don't know for sure. That's just like literally like speculation. And then so I'm not exactly sure when Virgo season starts, but I know that
in a week, 2 weeks, something like that.
but I know for sure that Beyonce's birthday is September 4th. That's a Friday.
Yeah.
And also Jay-Z's birthday is December 4th. That's also a Friday. I'm just throwing dates out there, dog. That's all I'm doing. So that's all the evidence I got for you.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I'm not saying you wrong, but you know me. I believe in when I see it. So.
Yeah, for sure. I'm just saying, like, it's just like a lot of.
I mean, I get why. Outside of what you just told me, I get why you feel like every time we talk about this, we haven't talked about it specifically here, but every time we talk about this, the points you give, the shit that I see is I get it. Like the Roots picnic, the taking down the locks, the cutting the hair, the 3 New York shows, the
Got more
London show
shows
that's
coming
coming
up.
up, the Paris show that's coming up, the 2 LA shows that's coming up. Like I understand, but it's just like you have to understand, like the way this lines up is like Yes, it's the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. It was in June. The official 25th anniversary of the Blueprint is next month. You know what I'm saying? Um, so it's like it's like the stars are aligning. It's like two of your most, I mean, arguably two of your best albums, they anniversaries of this year, 25 and 30. You planned all these shows, you're re-dropping singles on streaming services that some of them are already there, but that's neither here nor there. You're re-dropping singles on every streaming platform. You're doing these shows. You're outside a lot more. We ain't really seen you like that like this in a while. So I get the signs are there, but it's just like I don't know. Just because Hove and his wife, I'm sorry, I know we shouldn't call him that, but Jay and his wife, they are like the king and queen of randomly dropping stuff. So I understand the stars have aligned in such a way that it's a possibility that an album comes out, but I just don't know.
Right.
I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in these inner circles. I'm not scouring the
Yeah.
internet for research. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Um, I just if you're gonna give me the album, give me the album. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. Did I
don't do
convince
all
you a little
this.
bit more?
Not really.
Damn.
Because it's like everything that you saying is just like where like I hate to say that, but like where's the outside of this video you want me to watch that you got from somebody on YouTube probably. Where's your like concrete proof to back this like fact up?
I mean, no,
You know what
it's
I'm
not.
saying?
Like I said, I could be wrong. Like
Hmm.
I said that at the beginning. I could be
Yeah.
totally wrong. I only said those specific dates because of the fact that it
Well,
can
yeah.
line up that way. It can just line up that way where they can Beyonce and Beyonce can drop something
Yeah, they saying that
or
too because she dropped that one song. They saying that a project is coming. They say that Act 3 is imminent. And I know it's imminent. I just don't know if we getting it this year. I don't know. We might. I mean, we got Renaissance at 20. Was it 22 or 23?
damn,
23.
want to say 23. I want to say it without looking at my phone, but I could look it up now.
Because I only listened to that album one time because as soon as I turned it on, I realized it wasn't for me.
Yeah,
But
look at that.
that doesn't mean that it's not
22.
good.
22.
Okay, yeah. So we got it in 22, and then we got Cowboy Carter in 24. So if she's gonna keep that trend going, there could be an album this year, but ain't no telling.
All right.
Um,
But both of their
then this,
birthdays lines up on a Friday, so that's the only reason why I said what I said. I like that, and that's the only I'm throwing those dates out there because not everybody is talking about that. That's the
yeah, because
I just
ain't nobody really thought about it for real. It's like you hope and wish and pray
right.
for it. But until there's actual news, like if one of them say something, or somebody at Rock Nation, or somebody at Columbia or Parkwood says, "Oh, Jay-Z or Beyonce got something coming," and they might not even say it. They might just be like, "All right, we finna drop it." You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
it's like I told you, we dealing with two people who just drop stuff.
yeah,
So
yeah. I mean, I just like I said, I just threw those dates out there because wasn't nobody really saying anything. Like y'all not paying attention to the fact of the sun and the moon and the stars are aligning right now where they can
mhm.
pull the trigger on this. Like I said, like just like I was also saying earlier, I want to say earlier this year. I was talking about this. I just gotta find it somewhere. Earlier this year, I was talking about Joe Budden, how he can drop something on the 10-year anniversary of his of Rage in the Machine. He can drop something in October, not that far away. I know he's not like the optics is probably not looking at him to drop music. Like he literally just dropped something related to crime. He's getting into true crime now, podcast wise.
Mhm.
So Like we're not we're not expecting anything probably, but it's just a possibility. I gotta find that damn clip though. Now I gotta find the episode where I was talking about that, but yeah, that was like early in the year. I don't remember exactly when I was talking about that, but yeah. I hope I convince some people out there that watches the show though, because like, I absolutely could be wrong. Like I said, I'm continuously saying, and I'm fine with being wrong. I was just saying, like, ain't nobody really talking about the fact that, hey, it's right here in your face. Like,
Mm-hmm.
But I guess we can talk about Cole now. You want to go first on that?
Nope, because you went first.
Oh, well, yeah, that's true.
And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, we had similar experiences, but we had also had different experiences. So
right.
I'd rather hear from your perspective first before I give mine.
Okay, so I think I could say this, like, if you did not okay, first I want to give thanks for my brother here, because see, like, I wouldn't have seen Cole if it wasn't for him. So all thanks to my brother John, like, for real, for real. I appreciate you, my brother, like, always and forever for this one, because like it was slim to none, basically, that I was probably gonna see him. But yeah, like, so once I got there, I was like trying to find out when the like pre-show party, because I had paid $81 for the pre-show party thing, and it starts before the show. So, and they got let in even before the VIPs, or around the same time as the VIPs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's two different experiences. I know the VIPs get a hat, a
I think it was a
bag,
bag,
a lanyard, and stickers. They also got their own VIP area pre-show, but it was bigger and better than the pre-show that I went to. It was like an immersive experience. Like, all his vinyls was on all around, and of his projects, and you could take pictures by those. And also they had a bar and everything, food and everything.
they had the
But
mixtapes in there.
yeah, they had the
Wow.
mixtapes in that too.
I guess there's a vinyl release coming soon.
The Any Given Sundays and everything was on it. You ain't see the clip that I sent you? The on IG? I sent to the group on IG.
I might have to go look at that again.
Because ain't nobody respond to it. I kind of expected that though, because it was early as hell in the morning when I sent it. But
Okay. I'm gonna have to check that out then.
Like the night after the show. So yeah, I went to the pre-show. So they was letting in people around like 6:30. So I went in, showed them my pre-show thing and showed them my actual ticket. And then they give you a wristband for that. You go down these stairs, and a DJ is playing all Dreamville shit, basically. And then it's food, like a bunch of food, like chicken tenders, mini sliders, egg rolls, and mozzarella sticks. I think it's salad. It was salad there too, but I don't remember exactly. But yeah, it was really good. All the food was really good. And then also it was a little bar that you can get. I had like one drink. I ain't had too many. And plus that shit was expensive as hell. I wasn't paying for a $16 bill and then paying for another drink after that. But I was being cheap as hell. So what?
Them arenas, that arena food is expensive, bro.
Yeah.
I know.
No, the food was free, but you had to pay for the drinks. The food
Oh,
was
well,
free.
the marina drinks is expensive too. No.
So after that, but I forgot about this, but I skipped over this part. So when you first walk down, the merch table right there, but it doesn't have what every merch table upstairs has. So it basically has only Cole things, like only J. Cole things. It had the hoodies, the hats. No hats. It had only hoodies, shirts, and vinyls and CDs. That's the only thing it had. It didn't have everything.
CDs too. I missed all of that.
Yeah,
Damn.
it was only for that pre-show, and it was probably the VIPs probably had that too. Nah, I'm not 100% sure on that.
It don't really make no difference to me because I already got all his shit. But it's just like, damn, I missed that. Like,
yeah. But after that, they let us after that they raffled off some stuff. And it was only I think it was only 3 winners though. They didn't go past 3 winners.
What they win?
I don't know. They probably got some free merch. They probably got free merch. Because if I was one of the winners, I definitely would have got. I probably would have got a hoodie or something, or something else. I don't know. But long story short, after that, you go to your seat. So when I got to it's towels on that. It was towels on every single. So it's like you getting free merch and you don't know you getting free merch. So yeah. So if you just go in there and you don't expect to get anything, that's the one piece of free merch that you get. And
I mean, there was a purpose. There was a purpose for this. But
yeah, for sure. But I made sure I got me a hat too, because I think I got me a hat right before Cole went on. So right after I think the last performer was Boss. Technically Boss. Technically, he didn't really do too many songs. So because he did this like Dreamville Radio type thing, you know, which was cool. I'm like, that's the first time I've seen something like that. That's pretty cool. But after that, then of course the show started with the It's So Hard to Say Goodbye, of course. And you know, it had the little Dreamville world spinning with the, you know, on the screen.
I didn't really see all of that because where I was at. But,
yeah.
Like I had to like literally look straight up to see that shit. Like,
right.
But I did notice. Like, I tell you, like when I tell you my story, because I'm not gonna go into detail like you. I'm just going.
And Cole was on the left side of the arena. Because left side and then right side. I was on the right side of the arena. He was on the left side. He appeared on the left side of the arena.
Wait, you saying the left side? Like if you looking at the direction the stage is facing, or are you talking about if you looking at the stage?
If you're looking at the stage.
So if you're looking at the stage, he was over here.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. And he performed 39 intro. Walking all the way to, of course, the stage. And then, of course, 2-6 after that. But I felt like that the way it was performed just was crazy. I feel like that whole performance crazy. The 2-6, I feel like that was a perfect way. The set list was crazy, I felt like, anyway, because I had no idea he was gonna do Lights Please, and I had no idea he was gonna do Two-Face. Like, I'm glad I didn't look at the set list, because like me personally, like since I'm thinking this is your last tour, like I want to be surprised. I don't want to go into like knowing everything you about to do. I had, like I said, I had no idea he was doing Two-Face. I'm like, bro, you doing Two-Face? You doing mixtape cuts? Like, I'm thinking like, wow, like you really dipping into the bag for real. Like, so all in all, great, amazing. spectacular performance, way 10 times better than the KOD. To me, that's like 10 times better than KOD tour, bro. It was like 10 times better. And that was my first ever concert. So to me, I feel like, just top tier rapping. Um, like 10 out of 10 show. Like Cole hasn't really missed a beat as far as like and I feel like, I feel like we're gonna see some more from Cole as far as music goes. Like he's already said that, he's already confirmed that. Like, I don't think I hope like he just ride this high of being on tour and not drop anything else musically because I'm satisfied. Like I feel like I'm satisfied, bro. Like you fulfilled what you wanted to do and you fulfilled my need, like, of what I wanted you to do. So like you wasn't just like being lazy and not working on music at all. I can tell. I knew that. I had a feeling you was working on music anyway before the tour, and you did because we got PFG and a fully produced Cole project. So along with the fall off, along with Birthday Blizzard, like he's dropped so much music and like I feel like that was gifted. That was real. That was an amazing gift, and we should not want any more as Cole fans. Like me personally, I feel like.
Yeah, I gotta grab that. Um,
But go ahead.
um, well, then they pretty much gave you a synopsis of the tour, so I don't have to do that. Um, but I will give you my perspective because just to paint the picture for you. I'm still tripping about this, but when the KOD tour came here, uh, I literally bought my ticket at the last minute, and I sat. I don't know how many of our listeners have ever been to the I don't to the Allstate Arena, but if you know how it's built, I was in the nosebleeds in the very back row, like the
Damn.
very last seat. You know what I'm saying? I still had a good time, but that's where I was, right? And compared to this time, I was right in front this time. That's not a flex. I'm just saying, just so you know my experience. Um, so my story goes a little different because during the show that I went to, which was the day after, Cole actually started on the if you facing where the stage was facing, he started on the left. Because I was thinking it was the right, but he started on the left. Um, but here's the funny thing. The funny thing about that is when J. Cole, first of all, let me talk about this. First of all, Dreamville Radio was cool. I like the concept. It was really just Boss trying to get the crowd warmed up. My cousin kept complaining that the nigga wouldn't do none of his songs. I'm like, I don't think that's the purpose here. Like
I
this is
de-
not Boss. This is not Boss as an opening act. Like this is just Boss doing some shit.
Right, exactly.
The opening acts were PJ and PFG.
Hmm.
Um, I left the show fans of both. I already had been messing with both, but I left the show fans of both. So, Omen also performed, which I was really happy about, and I actually got to meet him after the show, which was pretty cool. Literally just walked right into him. Um, so that was pretty cool. I got to. I ain't before I continue. I didn't. I met him, but I didn't like talk to him. I also met Eve. That was pretty cool. The nigga literally walked out and was standing like right next to us. And he dapped me and yeah, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was just literally just standing. Like you could look at him and tell him for the little like he was out there for a good he was out there probably the whole time, but like at the time when he was standing in the front, you could tell that he is really a fan of this music, not just because this is like his creative partner, but because he's really a fan of this music. You could tell because he was over there rapping and singing along with everybody else. So um that was cool too. Um but what I was saying was when the show officially started, I was in the bathroom. So when I came back out, I ain't really run, but I walk fast and I'm trying to get down. And I noticed that it's the AYS people, the extra service people, they was kind of like blocking the floor. And I know why, because he was about to walk out or whatever. But dog, when I tell you I'm sure you saw it, but I was literally this close to Cole. Like this close. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said, I don't fan out about niggas, but that was for some cool shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, dapping people in the crowd and shit, signing records. If he saw them, he would sign them. Um, yeah, when he performed, bro, it felt like the United Center was like
Thank you.
lifting off the ground the way it was shaking in there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like it was so crazy, bro. Like to experience something like that, and it's like I'm gonna go a little bit in more detail, but I'm just gonna say this. Um, experiencing that the way that I experienced it, um, all of the hate that Cole gets online is like crazy to me because it's just like, you know, regardless of your feelings about his actions about, you know, certain rap situations or whatever, like when it comes to the show, when it comes to experiencing the music, like regardless of your opinions about, you know, a couple years ago or whatever, he earned that spot in the quote unquote big three. He earned that. You know what I'm saying? And you could see it at the show. Like if you really want to know what it is that people see in Cole, because you don't understand and you've never understood, take your ass to a show. Wherever you at. Take your butt to a show so you can see. Even if you don't know a single song, take your butt to a show and just stand in the crowd and just watch and observe. And you'll see what it is that people see in him, even if you don't rock with a single song. You know what I'm saying? But outside of that, the most significant thing to happen to me at this show was this happened several times, but the most significant time was when he first came on the stage and did 2-6 because the dude literally locked eyes with me and my cousin and rapped with us for 35 straight seconds. That shit was crazy. And it ended up on the fall off Instagram. Highlight of my fucking week, hands down. Like, I never expected to be on there. Like, when my cousin pointed out to me, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. We on the I was sending it to everybody, like, yo, look at this. Like, I ended up on like the fall off Instagram, blah, blah, blah. Um, I ended up getting like filmed several times, rapping the songs, and uh Cole was like, it's so crazy how, you know, all these people, like, you know, this album just came out in February and it's August, and all these people in the front row know it word for word, bar for bar, and this shit is fucking blowing my mind. And it's like, you know, I sat with the album for a very long time. So it's like, you know, um, but dog, like I would have had fun whether I was at the very, very top, in the back, in the middle, when you was sitting at in the middle of the floor, the limited view. I would have had fun anywhere.
Yeah.
But dog, I've been on like a high for the last 2 days. So like behind all of that, including the fact that this nigga literally locked eyes with me and all my people and rap with us like several times during the show. Like that's crazy. And the other thing I will say about Cole, I'm not saying that other rappers can't do this, but he stated several times that the only reason he don't like doing arena shows is because he can't really connect with the crowd. But he finds a way to get everybody involved, from the motherfuckers in the front row to the niggas all the way up top, in the back, at the top, in the back row. He finds a way to get everybody involved. There's a moment, DNA knows this, I'm sure, because he saw the same shit. There's a moment during the Tale of Two Cities where he literally does this with everybody
Mm.
and shit, and the arena's all red, and it's just like a whole bunch of hands waving and shit. Like, bro, a long time ago, a rapper by the name of Rakim said, "MC means move the crowd." If a rapper can't do that, then his impact ain't shit. Where you got a bunch of grown ass men doing this in a fucking rap show. Like that ain't nothing. That ain't even really idolizing. That's respect to
For
me.
sure.
Like
Absolutely.
we respect what you do so much. I don't give a fuck about waving my hands. Fuck it.
For sure.
Man,
Absolutely.
dog, that shit was a cool ass experience. And the only thing I kept thinking of, I thought about two things the whole time I was standing there. I'm like, man, the first thing was I wish my other cousin was there. Because I know he would have I know he would have loved that. And two, I wish somehow I could have got you on the floor or something so you could have experienced it the way I did. Cause it's like we saw the same show, but it's just like just having that moment of connection with one of your favorite rappers is like unmatched. You know what I'm saying? It's similar to how I felt when me and Pusha T was rapping at each other at the clip show. It's like that, but it's different because it's like I'm he's here and I'm here versus Cole's here and I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So it's like, damn, like this nigga literally saw me, acknowledged me and my mans, and was like, damn, like y'all niggas really know this shit. Like, that's crazy. So yeah, bro, I'm on a high. I really don't have no words, bro. Like, I could die tomorrow and be a happy man.
I guess that. I guess it.
Off that. Um, so yeah, man, I had an amazing time.
Yeah, for sure.
Wow. Like it was just like I left that place. I felt like I was floating, which sounds crazy, but it was like,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe that was just because of the loudness of the speakers maybe fucking with my ears or something, but I just felt like I was floating, bro, for a minute. Like that shit was so crazy. I think my favorite moment from the show though, I had a lot. That was probably my most favorite one, but my other favorite moment had to because I had several, but I think my favorite moment is when he did was it Poor Thing he had did? That's my favorite song off the album. So when he did that, he's like, that was another moment where we did that shit. And in my mind, I'm like, my cousin was like, I bet you I cried during the show. I was like, I know I won't, but I'll have like an out of body experience. And that was around that time that came. That nigga cried though. No, no shade, no shade. I get it because he going through a lot. We all going through a lot. DNA knows what I'm talking about. So yeah, we got a lot going on in my family right now. So that was well needed. Just to have that memory and have that moment on getting filmed with him. Like that meant a lot to me to have that, and I have that forever in my phone. Like that's crazy. I ain't never deleting that. They like niggas can't take that away from me, nigga. I rap with J. Cole, bro. Like, can't nobody tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? I can rap with any rapper I really like, but it ain't gonna compare for real, unless it's like Jay-Z or somebody. And I don't know if that'll ever happen, um, but nah, it was crazy, man. And then Johnny P's caddy. Let me say this. So in my mind, I was like, please don't pick me because I hate being put on the spot. He didn't. But I'm like, please don't pick me because I hate being put on the spot. Like, I don't want to do that and then mess it up. There was a young man that was a few seats away from us who had this sign. I forget what the sign said. He got picked and he killed that shit. But what Cole said after the song was like, it's so crazy how a lot of y'all know that song and that's not even like a mainstream song. Like, that's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, dog, I had an amazing time.
Yeah, it was a dope experience. Like I said, I think I said on this podcast before, it's only a few rappers I gotta see twice. And Cole was one of them. Um, I thought I was gonna be able to see Don Toliver this year, and he's on his second leg, and he's gonna be here at the end of this month. Not gonna be able to see Don Toliver this year. It's all good. I'm not tripping on that because I did see him before he was able to do arenas. So like, I'm cool.
Nah, I saw some footage this morning. I don't know what show that was. I don't know where he was just at, but he had Cardo in the crowd with him when No Pole came on. That shit was lit. I ain't gonna lie. Like having a
Mm,
nigga that produced your record with you while you
don't
doing that
tell me no
song,
shit
like
like that. You gonna make me buy a
you could
ticket.
go look at it right now. Like,
You gonna make me go buy a ticket, but nah, bro. That would be
I
very
mean,
irresponsible.
I think that was just at that show. But I'm
Oh,
saying
okay,
like
okay.
that was just a crazy thing to see. Like,
Right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get it. Nah, but like,
it's like I told you when now I've seen Alchemist twice in my life. Once at
okay.
Larry show and once with Freddie. But it's like it was different with Larry because it's like Alchemist was scheduled to be on the Alfredo tour. Didn't nobody know he was coming out at Larry shit. That was wild as hell. Like to be surprised that this nigga was actually like standing in front of me, like he was right there. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
somebody who I've grown up listening to since I was a shorty. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like his beats have literally been a soundtrack to my life since I was like 5, 6, 7 years old,
Yeah,
listening to Mob Deep records. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
so that was crazy.
yeah,
Like seeing him like that type of situation, that's how I probably would have felt if I saw Cardo with like a Don Toliver. Even with Larry, like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I see you with somebody, like, damn, like
yeah. Um, yeah. That would be very irresponsible for me to get a ticket. So I'm cool. Very, very irresponsible of me. So nah, I'm cool. For definitely cool. I'm glad that I was able to see Don Toliver at least once. It's still a possibility I might see him again. He not go on tour again. So you know. But that's definitely one of those artists I definitely want to see again. Um, but yeah. Oh, also I forgot about the Kehlani thing again. It's a specific thing I want to say about the Kehlani. My niece had a great time too. Like it's a lot of songs that she didn't even know that she was gonna do. But I actually looked at her set list before, and I had it in my phone.
oh, is this what you was talking about? This right here?
Yeah, yeah, I had all of it on there.
Damn, man, how the hell?
Yeah, that
They
was
need
the
to
only.
put these, they need to put these out.
Yeah, that's only the VIP saw that. Yeah, only the VIP.
They need to put these out. Like I can get the Born Center Deluxe because I do want that. But that Birthday Blizzard, the Revenge of the Dreamers one is a deep cut. Don't know about a lot of people know too many songs from that unless you like a real hardcore fan.
Right.
Then you got to come up on vinyl. Like I figured that was coming, but I don't know how soon that's coming. But this is crazy.
Yeah.
And
But
they got the Truly Yours in there. Might delete later. He been should have put that out. I don't know why he never put that out on vinyl. Damn, that's crazy, bro. Wow.
yeah,
Oh,
but
and you got to shake that nigga hand. Good for you. Oh, okay. Here's the Dreamville World thing. I see it. Okay. Because I didn't see it. I did see this though. When I did look up, I did see that.
okay,
I
okay,
did
yeah,
see that.
yeah, that was funny. That was really funny. Um, what was that song? It was a song that just the whole crowd like rocked. Did he play like he was leaving?
Yes.
What did he come back on? I forgot. I
Hold on.
forgot, bro. He
Hold on
played
real
like
quick.
he
Cause
was leaving.
I made a track list. I made a playlist of the songs he did. So I'll
Yeah,
tell you in a second.
yeah, bro. Because that shit was funny but dope as hell at the same time. Because he rocked the whole the whole crowd erupted when he
I
when he
want to say, I know for a fact it was somewhere between, I think it wasn't Johnny P's Caddy. I know that for sure. I want to
right.
say it was somewhere between Nobody's Perfect and the London. I think so.
Yeah,
I think it
yeah,
was. I think it was the London though that he
yeah,
was like, "All right, y'all, I'm out," and then put that on or some shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah, bro. Rock the whole crowd erupted when that came on.
Mm.
The whole crowd
Nah,
erupted.
so bro, when he did, okay, there's two moments that I want to talk about specifically. I mean, obviously the 2-6 moment was crazy because that's when we was doing that shit the first time. But the three moments I want to talk about. One is the transition from Fire Squad to Who the Fuck Is You.
It's a significant. I think it's a significant thing about that because those two songs are related in sort of in a way. Like I feel like
But
I don't know this
that
for
that
sure, but I
transition
think
from rapping that song to rapping Who the Fuck Is You and then the
yeah,
beat switches, that was crazy.
absolutely,
Um
yeah. I feel like those two songs are related in some type of way.
Excuse
So
me.
that's
But
why.
there's three other moments I like to talk about. The first one is when not necessarily like Two Face was a moment, but I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about when he did workout.
Oh
Because
yeah.
when he did workout, that shit went up. I'm talking
Mm-hmm.
about it went up. And I knew it would, because it's just like I know how Cole has spoke about this song. And I know some people aren't fans of it like that. But in retrospect, that song actually goes crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And live, it goes even crazier.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Absolutely.
then the second moment I want to talk about is the let out and bombs in the Ville. Like that whole segment
Mm-hmm.
was insane because the way he started it with drum and bass. I didn't think he was gonna play that. Like
Yeah.
it's cool that he didn't perform it, but it's cool that he
I
played it.
put I put that on my snap. I don't know if you've seen that. Yeah,
I don't think I did see it
because he was
because
sitting
I was trying
down
to.
doing drum
Mm-hmm.
and bass.
Yep. So he did that and then went into the let out. The shit went up when he did the let out. And then when Bombs in the Ville hit the gas, come on.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fucking wow. Like it just went. Like that's the part where it was one of those moments where it felt like the motherfucking United Center lifted off the ground.
Yeah.
And then the last moment I want to talk about is No Role Models.
Oh yeah.
Now, I've heard him do this song before because he did it at the KOD tour.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like that this
No.
time. It was so different.
Mm-hmm. Definitely was.
Like it was like it was literally that was another moment where I felt like the United Center was literally lifting off the ground. Like it felt like we were like going up literally because it was like wow, this whole building is like shaking in unison to this
Mm-hmm.
song, and this is an old song. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Like it was shaking to the new stuff, but like that song in particular, it's like wow, like this is so crazy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I was explaining to some of the guys I went to the show with, I'm like, man, look, I showed you that clip of the guy who was saying he felt like J. Cole was playing it safe by playing Forest Hills Drive records and some sides that like just playing the hits like usual and some Forest Hills
Mm-hmm.
Drive stuff. And it's like, but and I stand by this even more now that I've seen this particular show. I didn't go to the Forest Hills Drive tour. I've seen it on TV.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I have the live album, but I wasn't there. So I couldn't really tell you how that whole album being played straight through. And I watched the anniversary show. I can't tell you how it feels to be in an arena listening to that album being played straight through. I can't tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I can tell you is when you are a rapper who's this popular, who has so many songs to play, it's like nobody's ever going to be happy with everything. There are going to be, you
Yeah.
have to cater to your day ones. You have to cater to people who started listening to you when your most popular album came out, and you gotta cater to casuals who might just know the hits.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody's not gonna be pleased. You might not hear a Rich Nigga. You might not hear a Chris Tucker. You might not hear a Stay. You might not hear a Blow Up or I Get Up or a Back to the Topic or School Days or Too
Tears
Deep for
up,
the Intro. You might not hear
Tears
that.
of ODB.
Tears of ODB. You might not hear that, and you might be upset about that. You might not hear something off of Might Delete Later. You might not hear something off of uh he did two Born Center songs, but you might not hear Training Day or New York Times, or I'm just naming shit, you know what I'm
Right.
saying, like deep cuts.
Yeah. I did
But
not think he was gonna do She Knows, but I was so happy he did.
nah, see, it's different for me because you didn't know he was gonna perform any of this, and I did. And I
Okay.
still was pleased, you know what I'm saying? Because like
Right.
I don't that me knowing the set list don't ruin the experience for me,
Right.
like at all. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
I
Because
feel it.
like even going into the show knowing the set list, it's like my experience was like, you feel me?
Right.
So
Yeah.
but yeah, it's a difficult job, to try to cater to everybody. I
Yeah.
think he did the best that he could do, honestly.
Yeah.
Because performing the whole fall off is a chore, to be
Yeah.
honest. Like
Yeah.
performing Forest Hills Drive in full and performing For Your Eyes Only in full is one thing. Because those albums are relatively quote unquote short.
Yeah.
This shit is not. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? So
Nah.
performing that whole thing for 2 hours straight is a chore. So you gotta mix it in with stuff that casuals know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think it was a good mixture.
Yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, and it went up. And it definitely went up when he played Middle Child, because I've never heard that live. So that was crazy.
Yeah. That was dope. That was dope that he did that.
Um I know we just gushing about Cole, but this is like, dog, like it was really that damn good. I'm telling you, if you found yourself disliking Cole because of what happened a couple years ago, bro, just take your ass to a show and you'll
Right.
understand.
Yeah.
Even
Absolutely.
if you still feel the same way.
Yeah. Yeah. I know people was probably like, damn, these niggas probably talked about Cole for 45 minutes. Like, so what, bro? Like, that's the thing, bro. Like, we over here, we love rap music. We love other types of music too.
Yeah,
We
we love
love hip
other
hop.
rappers, nigga. We
Like
love
we
other rappers, and ain't just about this podcast. Us, our music taste don't just revolve around J. Cole at all.
correct,
It don't.
absolutely.
But you know, I was just telling somebody this, like the love that I have for J. Cole comes from the fact that it's not about idolizing the man. It's more so about, number one, I respect him.
For
I
sure.
respect what he does. I respect his pen. I respect his craft. I love his music. I've loved his music since I was 15. Uh, but there have been situations in my life that I will not talk about where listening to him literally pulled me back from the edge. You know what I'm saying? So it's like niggas can't tell me shit about Cole. I don't care, because that nigga saved my life twice. You feel me? Like, and he don't even know that. It's like, so yeah, can't nobody tell me nothing about Cole. Like, I love other rappers. My favorite rapper of all time is Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But can't nobody tell me shit about Cole at
Yeah,
all. I take zero Cole slander.
right. For sure.
But just because of the fact that he saved my life twice. I don't give a fuck about all that other shit. It's
Yeah.
different.
I'm gonna say something that I thought was interesting about the show, and then also I'm gonna also pivot because we should pivot now.
Mhm.
The first thing, like, um, he played a lot of Kanye before what Boss
Yeah, a
played.
lot of,
They play a lot of Kanye, and I was like,
I noticed
damn.
that. I'm like,
Um,
I'm like, I said it out loud. I'm like, y'all do know that Kanye is not the only rapper from
rappers
here.
here, yeah. That's
I
exactly
know
what I was
he's the,
thinking in the
I
back
know
of my
he's
mind.
like, I know he's the most popular, but he's not the only rapper from here.
Right,
Like, you can
exactly.
stand to play something else. You can play some Twister. You can play some Common. You can play some Chief Keef, which they did. You
Yeah,
can play
yeah,
some Dirt. You can play
yeah,
some Herb. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's plenty of famous rappers from here. You ain't got to just play Kanye.
yeah, for sure.
But I get it because
But
Kanye was a major influence on Cole, so I get it.
yeah, yeah. Um, see, that's the thing. Like, um, one somebody asked me a question related to that. So this is where I'm gonna go ahead and pivot. because Kanye, like I said, I told somebody this in person and not on this podcast. Like Kanye really can't wow me anymore. I feel like he's rapping and he's making music way past his prime, and he has not. He doesn't have any more wow factor and surprise factor anymore,
As
and
far
he
as you
can't.
concerned.
Right. It's for me because of the simple fact of like, bro, it's like we already see we've seen what you've done so much that like it's still hints of past stuff that you brought here where we still see the musical genius there. But the thing is like we cool off you, bro. Like well I'm cool off him. But at the
Right.
same time, I can respect the fact that like you can never turn me away from like College Dropout. I'm always gonna listen to College Dropout. I'm always gonna listen to Graduation. I'm gonna always listen to Late Registration. I'm gonna always listen to so on and so forth. The albums before these, and you even gave us glimpses, like I said, in those later projects after so many great ones, like small little glimpses, like where you still had some genius left. But I have no like I told somebody asked me a question like no Ye this year. I'm like, bro, he has not put out an amazing album since The Life of Pablo. Like he's not. So I'm cool. Like I'm cool. Like that don't mean like y'all. I hate the man or anything. I'm just like I'm at that point where, bro, I'm cool unless you finna push somebody from Chicago. Like at this point, that's all you can make me like. Thank you, Kanye. Like I already said thank you. My first, I was gifted. I was gifted the college dropout for my birthday. I think it was my. I want to say my somewhere in grammar school. I can't remember what year that was, but anyway, how old I was. I mean, but I know I was gifted the college dropout, and I listened to that shit top to bottom all the time. Kanye was my hero at one point, but see, like you can't and you can't replace that. Like you can't like it's after you done gave me so many classics, I don't feel like you got another classic in you. That's just me though. So I mean, hey, like some people be past their like prime, so past their prime that like they just need to stop and just sit down and just like really push forward another artist. That's at and I say that to a lot of other rappers, not just Kanye. um, but I don't know if you had anything else. But I don't know.
Well, I'll say this about Ye. That's his name now. I feel you on that, bro. I do. But that nigga got 2 shows coming up at Soldier Field. The nigga hasn't performed at home in a very long time. And when I tell you that shit finna go up regardless of your opinions,
Yep,
I've
I know.
seen bits and pieces of that set. That's a crazy set design he got going on.
Yeah,
And I'm pretty sure he gonna play, all the classics and some of
yeah.
the new stuff.
That's what.
Somebody asked me would I go to that. I said, man, look, I ain't gonna lie. I'm
No,
not gonna buy no ticket for that. But I wouldn't mind going. Does that make sense?
right. Yeah, I get
Because I
that.
would just like to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because I told my guy at work, I'm like, man, I just found myself listening to all the Good Friday tracks like a week ago. That's real. And
Yeah,
I'm listening to them, and I'm like, damn, I still know all the words to these. Like, but then again, it was like I listen to them damn it every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I always got love for I know I've talked mad shit about Kanye over the years. I have. And I still don't stand by a lot of his personal choices and things that he thinks, and I'm free to do that. But I will never ever say that he wasn't one of my favorite musicians ever. I won't say that his music didn't have a huge impact on me because it did. I won't say I'm not a fan of his older work because I am. I will sit down and go listen to the College Dropout tonight. But you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but like I said, I'm like I know like it's gonna be a good probably it's definitely gonna be a good show the time he comes here, but I'm just cool. Like I ain't gotta go to that. Like and then if somebody want to buy me a ticket, go ahead and buy me a ticket. Then I go because I'm cool. Like I'm not gonna spend my money on that. Me personally. But it's about that time for that part of the show where I give people shout outs. And I got a lot of shout outs. First, I don't know if this person will see this, and I'm not even interested in clipping this up and talking about this person, but I will mention this person. Uh, which is crazy to say before I shout out somebody. But anyways, Sherion, she put out her first mixtape called Honey Trap. And it was really good. I liked it a lot. A lot of not leftovers, but a lot of songs that was already out are on this. And it's not no shade to that. And that's a good thing because you bringing it back to everybody's attention. Um, but she got the real R&B cuts in the deeper half. Like the Donnell Jones, the Steel, the Change, Hearts on the Moon. Like she went crazy on this one. All in all, it's like a solid 9 for me. She really, got a beautiful voice. I can't wait to see more of her. She's also performing soon. Don't know exactly when. I forgot. I will look it up, but I'm pretty sure people that's following her will make sure that shit get pushed to the moon because yeah, she's killing it. Also another shout out to Mariah. She
Mm-hmm.
put out a song called KOTC, and that joint is fire. She's performing tomorrow at the DeSable Museum, I want to say. I think that's where she's performing. I'm sadly not going to be able to go because of the fact that I have to work. So, because normally I would see her anytime she performed. Like I've seen her like probably a total of 5 to 6 times now. Because she can really perform and she can really sing for real. So, shout out to Mariah. She doing her thing. She killing it. This project I already reviewed on the Instagram, my new Instagram. Go follow me if you have not already followed me. But I'm gonna give him another shout out. Solar 5. He put out a project called One More Again. Man, and this one is really really good. It's very short, but at the same time it has a lot of bars. Like it's got a lot of dope features too. Uh, the highlight, I feel like the best song, not the best song, but one of the best songs is For Keeps with Solar 5 and Asha Omega. That
Mm-hmm.
beat is crazy. Asha Omega is crazy rapping on there. Like, oh my goodness. Like, uh, we have so many talented people in this city, man. It's just crazy. Um,
For
she's just
sure.
pushing, she's just pushing bounds as far as creativity. Asha Omega, she's really pushing bounds. But one more again, Solar 5 is still, like I said, a 9.5 out of 10. That's what the rating I gave it. Like I said, Hef Banks is on this too with Fair East Side. That was really good. Numb with him and Howie Stacks. One More Again, the title track with Jew Blick. He even got a song on here called Lonely Road with Mick Jenkins, man. It's a great project. Y'all should definitely go check it out. Yeah, I think that is it as far as me shouting out people. Yeah. And like I always do, I leave y'all with this. Appreciate your haters because they love you just as much as the people that love you do. We out.